Welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. And on today's episode, I'm going to share with you a very tasty recipe for my loaded baked potato soup. Now, before I decided to make this today, I kind of planned days ahead. I had no idea that it was going to be this chilly out. I got it this morning and it's in the 50s. So this is going to be perfect for today. Or any day at that angle if you're looking at it. But it's so simple to make, and I mean, it looks like it requires a lot of ingredients, but the majority of them you probably already have at home. If not, then you need to go out and get them, because this is really a taste bud explosion. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I've done, I'm going to tell you what I've done first with my potatoes. I started to call them tomatoes. Sometimes I get a little confused like that. But I have just taken my potatoes and I have just diced them. Just little diced like that. Now, if you want them bigger chunks, that's fine. But I like them bite-sized because it makes it easier to get in your mouth quicker. Duh. And what I've done, I've already cut these, and I will post the entire recipe at the end of the video. Trying something new instead of telling you the exact ingredients, because I'm the type of person who I throw this in there, throw that in there, and it's like I really, to order to do these videos, I'm going to have to start really measuring for you guys. So I've got my potatoes in there, and I have filled them up I've got the water, I don't know if you can see in there, but just above the potatoes. So you want to fill the water up just right above the potatoes, and that's what you want to do. And we're also going to be using some chopped onions, garlic, of course, just finely chopped garlic. And in here I have some onion salt and a little bit of garlic powder. Yes, double the garlic, double the pleasure. And we're going to be using some milk. And this is about a tablespoon, a tablespoon of the bacon drippings because I fried up some bacon, because this is loaded baked potato soup. Make sure you use this. Don't be afraid to use a tablespoon or two of bacon grease. It's not going to hurt you, and it's going to make this soup absolutely amazing. We're also going to use some butter, some chicken stock, some sour cream, and in this bowl I've got some bacon that I fried and just crumbled up, and some green onions. And we're also going to use some shredded, I'm choosing to use the sharp cheddar. And here we have a little bit of the instant potato, just for thickening purposes. And some people use flour, but I've always used instant potatoes. That's my thing to thicken my potato soup with. And some salt and pepper, and that's it. And it's really easy to make, and it's going to make your house smell amazing. So, like I said, I've already got my water just covered to the top of my potatoes. In this, I'm going to add my chicken stock. Every single bit of it. Now, some of these ingredients, like the cheese and the scallions, or the green onions, and the bacon, and the instant potato flakes, we're going to use at the end of the cooking process. So then we're going to go ahead and throw our butter in there. And this is a very rich, creamy, delicious soup. Like I said, I couldn't have picked a better day. I went ahead and threw my garlic and my onion salt in there. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I get every bit of that goodness. And your garlic, fresh garlic. I put garlic in everything. And your onions. Now, normally when I make my regular potato soup, I chop celery up and put in it, but not in this dish. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add some black pepper, as much or as little as you like. A couple pinches of salt. And go ahead and throw your bacon drippings in there. And then we are going to bring this to a boil, and it's going to cook on medium low for probably about 12, 13, 14 minutes, whatever it takes to get your potatoes soft. Now, you don't want them mushy soft. You just want them where you can pierce them with a fork, because you don't want them, you know, you want a nice bite to your soup. So I'm going to put this on the stove and get it started, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, my potatoes are cooked to the desired consistency that I would like. Again, you don't want to overcook them. Fork tender, you can just stick your fork right in there. See, it comes apart and it's delicious. I'm just going to take a bite while I'm going to wait. Perfect. Okay. You are going to keep your temperature at medium. You're going to keep it. You're not draining any of this good stuff off. You're going to add your milk. And your sour cream. Just pop that right in there. And this is what we're having today. Well, everything I cook is what we have. We devour it. But I'm also making a Monte Cristo sandwich to go with this. So it's going to be amazing. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring this back up to a boil. And that's a reason why you don't want to cook your potatoes all the way down, because you're going to continue to cook this for a little bit longer. Not that much longer, but a little bit longer. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit more pepper in there just because I like to. I like a lot of pepper in mine. And then we're going to bring this back up to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down, and then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. See, so simple. So simple, yet so tasty. Okay. My potatoes are done. My soupiness is done to my likings. I boiled it. I brought it back up to a boil and let it cook for about another 5 minutes. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and add my flakes, my instant potato flakes. And you just kind of want to eyeball it at first to see. I'll let you know the exact amount at the end. Just give it a stir, and you can thicken it to your liking. I like mine a little bit thicker. More like a soup, cross between a soup and a stew. And you don't want to do over thicken it, because you're going to add your cheese, and that's also going to add some thickness to it. Okay, that's just about where I want it. And then you're going to add some of your bacon. Not all of it, some of it. Make sure you save some of it to put right on top when you're serving. And then you're going to add some green onion. And again, make sure you save some for on top. And your cheese. And again, make sure you save some to put right on top of your soup. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you how good this is. And we're going to bring this back up to a boil, and we're going to let it cook for about another 5 minutes, and then it's going to be time to eat. Okay, my potato soup is done. Look at it. I've already sprinkled it with a little bit of leftover green onions and cheese and bacon. And this is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, potato salad, potato salad. Potato soup is one of those soups that are better even the next day, even better the next day. So it's going to be even a lot better tomorrow than it is today, but it's amazing today, so. So hearty, so creamy, so thick. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Pinterest. And feel free to join my cooking group on Facebook, Creative Cooking, and where you can also post pictures of your favorite foods, your recipes, and interact with people that love to cook like me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.